Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the show. My name is Lenny Bravo, and tonight. Oh, wait, I'm gonna. It didn't record. Ah, damn it. Let me just adjust the volume. And even more than that. Maybe 30. Yeah. 30 should be okay. Alright, let's apply this time. Alright, so tonight we are going to be like just maybe wasting time in Final Fantasy XIV, as I'm going to do a dungeon with my squadron. The NPCs you get when you, with your free company. A lot of people like neglect these guys, but seriously, they can be a lifesaver whenever you want to run a quick dungeon just for EXP or for gear. Anything up to the ones from Evan's Ward, so that can be pretty useful whenever you just don't, or whenever you just don't feel like playing with other people. I mean, if you want to try a new class, like whenever I come back and I want to tank, I always go back with my NPCs first, and then I get used to it and I can play with other people again. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 runs because I think I have a challenge log for that. So I'm gonna be doing that maybe twice, and then it's gonna be like crafting and gathering galore until the maintenance, because I almost all of my crafters are at level 60, at level 70. I mean, I have armor and culinarian to do still, and as of the battle classes, this one is my warriors, level 68, and the last one I have to do will be paladin, which is actually level 60 right now. So okay, so I sent my dudes. They did not complete it. Really? You guys suck a doodle. They didn't get anything because they failed, so oh, fuck you, man, really? Alright, so we're gonna do a common mission. I'm gonna go in the vault because it's the like the highest level dungeon I can do. I hate that dungeon. I think it's crap, but whatever, I'm just gonna do it. It's not that bad, and they're all like level 58 and 60. I mean, Cecily, my healer, is level 60. The 2 other ones are level 58 because I changed their classes like midway because they weren't really effective. The Lalafell was an archer, and the Aura was a lancer, and I changed them for a black mage and a rogue respectively. So we're gonna do that. It's usually pretty quick. Whenever you tank, it's pretty easier because I did it on many classes. And when you tank, it's easier because when you're not tanking, you have to tell the tank like, go attack this mob, go attack that mob, and it's a bit shitty. But when you're the tank, I mean, you're the one leading the dungeon, so it's easier that way, and I can level my my tanks that way too. This one is pretty close to 69. Well, maybe halfway, but I think it's kind of a lot of fun. I don't hate it. I actually quite enjoy it. So what's up, my dudes? Yeah, I'm gonna adjust sound in just a sec. Just after this battle, I will be adjusting sound. But yeah, I think it's I think overall it's a lot of fun, and I really can't wait for Shadowbringer. I mean, the Dancer class and the Gunbreaker are gonna be a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to see what the what they call it, the buddy system, or I don't know, the system where they are going to let us run dungeons with NPCs like from story, like right off the bat, is gonna be pretty interesting, in my opinion, and I really can't wait for that. All right, so that should be okay now. Should be passable, because that was pretty loud. Pretty loud. Come on, for Christ's sake. Alright. Fucking heal me, for Christ's sake. Yeah, they're not 100%. But I did fuck up on that pull too, so it's 50% my fault, because I did fuck up on that pull. That pull with NPCs is pretty hard, because they like the healer like attacks right away, so she gets all the aggro, and I can't manage to get everyone. So this one, and I think another one, like the one right before the first boss, I think is quite challenging because of that. But no, it's that one. That one is also pretty, because there's a lot of people here. And if you miss like one and the healer gets overwhelmed by like 2 guys, she doesn't heal you, and it becomes a fucking clusterfuck. Wait a minute. Sound is not coming out right. I'm still troubleshooting, so that's a possibility that the sound or something isn't like optimal, but let me see. I'm still troubleshooting, so that's a possibility. Okay, so there's no sound, there's no in-game sound. What the fuck? Alright. Sound is supposed to be coming in from the HDMI cable, so I don't really understand why there's no music. Alright. How the hell are there no sounds, man? Why? Ah, god damn it. Because every time I make adjustments, I have to turn off the stream, because my capture card like doesn't let me adjust stuff while I'm streaming, so I have to turn off the stream, then turn it back on. It's kind of messy. Getting to the first boss. So you see, the NPCs are not that bad. I mean, if you really have to make sure your healer doesn't get like even one guy on them, because if they have like one enemy on them, they're gonna stop healing you and they're gonna start attacking the enemy. So you really have to be careful to always protect your healer, which is not a bad thing because that's what you're supposed to do. But still, it's not a human, so they're not gonna like run away. They're just gonna attack and that's it. So that's the first boss. I really hate the bosses in this one, especially the last one. But this one is not that bad, but yeah. Sometimes they're not that fun. I mean, I've run this dungeon like 250 million times now, so I kind of know them by heart. But at first it was kind of challenging, and I mean, it's a bit like the first time I ran. I remember in the Realm Reborn, at first I was so scared of freaking Brave Flux Longstop. That dungeon was so hard for me, for no reason. I mean, it's not that hard, but I mean, in the Realm Reborn times, that dungeon was kind of the first dungeon where you had like mechanics and you had to pay attention, and the final boss was like a bit harder with the poison, and you had to move him around and you had to take him away from the puddles and stuff. So it was kind of challenging, but the first dungeon that really almost made me quit was Ormvale. That dungeon is a piece of shit, and I still hate it to this day. I can run it no problem. I mean, I have ran it so many times now that it's not hard, but that dungeon will still remain the fucking worst dungeon they made. I hate that dungeon, and it's not because it's hard. It's just not fun. It's not a fun dungeon. I mean, the 40 to 50 dungeons from Realm Reborn are, in my opinion, all shit. I really don't like Stone Vigil. I don't like Zemel Darkhold, and I don't like Ormvale. So from 40 to 50, all the dungeons, in my opinion, are pure shit. But that's my own opinion. I mean, I know some people love them, and that's okay. I just don't. Maybe I ran them too much. I don't know. I mean, when I leveled my characters from 40 to 50, we used to run to do like a first room run from the Zemel Darkhold. We would pull everything from the entrance to the dungeons to the first boss and like AoE everything down for XP. So I think I ran that like 300 times. So that's because I did it for friends too. I did it from like FC people. So I did it from my own characters and for FC people. So that means I ran that shit so many times. But yeah, so I'm sorry about the sound. I don't know why there's no music, but I think tonight this will have to do. I'm sorry if it's quiet, because otherwise I'll have to turn off the stream, and I mean, that's a lot of notifications for nothing. So I'm just gonna wing it for now. Anyways, the game is closing in an hour, so it's gonna be on the shorter side, and I'll test drive that tonight or tomorrow during the day to see what the problem is. Maybe I said it wrong. Maybe I said it like for my capture card to handle sound, and I didn't know, because I know I changed something for my microphone. So maybe it changed like the music or whatever. So I'm gonna test this later tonight, probably when the game will go down. And it's going down for like 8 hours, so it's gonna be a big patch, and tomorrow's gonna be reset day. So it's gonna be it's gonna be reset day. So lots of crafting and going back to the saucer. Because I want that goddamn car. I mean, I've done the FF15 event today, actually. I did them all today, and not impressed. I mean, the fights were long and tedious or nothing. They weren't hard. That wasn't hard at all. I didn't wipe. I didn't even come close to wiping. But I mean, there was just like too long, too much HP, like two mechanics for the remaining. And I mean, on the whole like warp thingy from Noctis on console is not the easiest thing, because we don't have any tap targeting, so it's kind of shitty. And they put that on R3, which actually puts the camera behind you usually, so if you don't like sometimes it just bounced between one and the other, so it was pretty crappy. So I didn't really do any of the like link strikes or whatever that the game wanted me to do, but we still managed to beat Garuda anyways. But yeah, that was not the most interesting fight. The first one, I mean, the Fate was okay. The Fate was actually okay. The first like Magitech robot was dull and long. Garuda was not that bad, but like I said, the whole warp thingy was fucking bullshit on console with a controller. So I did not really enjoy that one, but I mean, it's like what, 4 quests? That's not that bad, and after that you have to farm for MGPs to buy the car and everything else if you want to buy them. So yeah, so I'm at 100, almost 140 and 50 K MGPs. So I'm gonna probably finish that maybe tomorrow or the next time the fashion report gets out. I don't know if they put it like all week since it's an event, or if it's still only during the weekend, but nonetheless, I'm gonna finish this probably this week, like on Friday. If I can't, if I have to do the fashion report, it's probably gonna be the last MGPs I'm gonna need to buy the car. So I know there's like 10 days left, so that's not bad. And at first I didn't want it. I didn't want to have to farm MGPs. I thought it was stupid. But then when I came back to the game like a couple of days ago, because I took like a month and a half break, and when I came back to the game, I saw these people with the car, and I was like, oh my god, the car is pretty awesome. So I know I'm gonna regret it if I don't do it. So I did the quests, and I was like, I'm gonna do the quest. I'm gonna see how it is, if it's like doable, no problem. So I did the quest, finished the whole quest chain. And now I realized I had 50k MGPs at first. Did a couple of gates, did a couple of Vermilion, Lords of Vermilion and stuff, and managed to finish to get about 100k today because of the challenge log mostly. So that's not bad. I got 50k from the no, I got about 150k because I did the fashion report too. So yeah, that's why I got 100k, because I did the fashion report, and I got about 40k from the challenge log. So if I could win like a mini CAC pot and finish some of the challenge log like before the end of the week, I should be able to actually get the car pretty fast. I don't know if I want the hairstyle though. I don't think it's like the coolest hairstyle. If I could get the car, I'd be happy. But I mean, I'm not gonna farm in GPs like a dumbass for a triple triad card. If I have enough, I have enough. If I don't care. But I really want the car. That's why I'm doing it. I want the mount. I want the car, because I know if I don't get it later on, I'll be disappointed and I'll like hate myself for not doing it. So that's why I'm doing it now. That fucking piece of shit boss, man. With your bacon. Done with you. Be gone with you. He hits like a motherfucking truck. It's ridiculous, man. Can you heal me, please? Thank you. He has so many fucking attacks. It's like attacking all the time with special attacks. I hate that dungeon. I think it's so broken. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, you just get good. It's not that it's hard. It's just ridiculously packed with fucking mechanics all the time. The last fight is just ridiculous. And the last fight with NPCs is like the segment where you have to kill the, like, to break the fireballs. You have to tell your NPCs to go like hit the ball, so you're not gonna finish it at all. I never did anyways. So damn it. So yeah. He's kicking my butt, man. He hits so hard. I mean, when this dungeon was relevant, like when we were in the Heaven Wars days, this dungeon was so fucking hard, man. We would get destroyed by these bosses for no reason. There's always one like that. I mean, in Stormblood there was one. I think it was Bardem Martel or something like that. I don't remember the name. But that one, everything hit like a truck, and you would get in there with like a tank that had never done the dungeon, and you would and the guy would like pull everything and get destroyed, like on the first pull every time. I've seen it happen so many times. So I'm putting him here because I don't want to aggro the other one. Because my NPCs have a hard time with like more than one mob. So we're gonna get the other one. Come back here, you piece of shit. Alright, so let's kick that dude's ass. There you go. Okay, so now we're at the horses. Yeah, the fucking horses. Again, I'm sorry there's no music. I really don't know what happened. Probably something I said wrong on my capture. Like I said, I'm still testing stuff. It's a new setup, new capture card, new microphone. So I'm still testing out stuff. It's gonna get better as we go along. I'm probably gonna be able to add some kind of like some stuff over for like notifications and stuff at some point. I tried to use OBS, didn't work with my PC, probably because my PC is too slow. So I have another one. I may try Streamlab. A lot of people say Streamlab is pretty good. So I might do some tests with Streamlab in the coming days. Let's see. Because I really like to have overlays on my stream. And have like songs playing in the background and stuff like that. That would be cool. So I know, like when you put licensed songs, it cuts your VODs because they get copyrighted and stuff. But I don't know, maybe some unlicensed music, discover some new bands or new artists that make unlicensed music or something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna look into that in the coming days. But right now I'm like at the phase where I'm trying all my stuff. I tried my Switch the other day with my time at Portia. Today I'm trying my PS4 with 14. I might try my Xbox at some point. Right now I don't really have anything I want to play on my Xbox, but I might try some Monster Hunter or something. I have it on PS4 and Xbox One, so I might try some Monster Hunter just to try the capture, see how it goes. Cause yeah, I'm a big Monster Hunter fan, so I bought it on PS4 and on Xbox One, and I played the shit out of both. I actually like I completed the story on both. I did everything up to Behemoth on the Xbox, and I did way more on the PS4 because that was my main account. But yeah, so I might try some Monster Hunter at some point, Monster Hunter World. And I mean, we could do some Monster Hunter streams in the future. Like we could play Monster Hunter on Xbox and PS4. I have Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate on the Switch. I have some on 3DS, but I can't stream 3DS. I don't have a captured 3DS, and that was a big disappointment for me when I used to play Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I so wanted to stream Monster Hunter 4, but I couldn't because it was DS only. So when they said they would bring Monster Hunter Generations to the Switch, I was so happy because I knew I could stream it. So yeah, so if there are some demands for some Monster Hunter, I'm always down to play it. So it's such a cool game, my favorite game series actually, Monster Hunter. So yeah, anyways. So now we're getting to the last boss, this piece of shit. And we're gonna try and do the best we can to finish it. I'm probably gonna have to run it a second time just to finish the challenge log for EXP. And I know I'm not using cooldowns. I do that on purpose. Whenever I play with my NPCs, I always try to see where I can go, what can I do, what my stuff can take. Like, am I gonna get killed if I do that? How fast am I gonna get killed if I don't use this? Stuff like that. So that's why I'm not using cooldown right now. I'm trying to do a cooldown less run to see in the vault, can I just run without cooldowns, or do I really absolutely need to at some point like pop one of my defensive cooldowns or something like that. I popped like 2 cooldowns earlier for health because the healer was overwhelmed. It was my fault and I knew it, but now I'm doing everything I can for this to stay as easy as possible. So come on, you fucking idiots. So that's the one I was talking about. That's the segment I was talking about. You're most likely not gonna do that. Well, gonna finish it because it takes way too much time just to tell them like, go attack this, go attack that, go attack this one. Usually there's like 3 or 4 left, but I think this time it's gonna be like 5. That's gonna hurt. Alright. That wasn't so bad. But they completely removed the chain, the fire chain segment of the fight, because that wouldn't have been doable. So you don't have that segment during that fight. You don't have that mechanic at all. Beg on with you. There's so many fire, man. It's insane. So much fire. Sickness must be purged. Yeah. I might run another one though, cause It's just I'm tired of that one, so I might run like, I don't know, any other that I can run, because this one is kind of driving me insane lately because I've been running it so much to run with my NPCs for this to be like worth it EXP wise. But I might now I just want to finish my log, so I might run like a low level dungeon, anything that can be ran pretty fast. There you go. Yay. Alright. So that's kind of that's actually not a bad EXP amount. Of course, it's not like a roulette or a relevant level dungeon, but still, it's not that bad. And I think the challenge log gives you like 500k. How much does the challenge log give? That's 388k, so that's not that bad. That's actually pretty decent. To run 5 dungeons, that's not so bad. If you run Guild Hest, you get the XP too. Oh shit, I did not know that. Complete 3 marks of the Wondrous Tales. Alright, PvP. Fates. The highest rating possible in Fates in 5 different regions. You get 583k. Successfully complete 10 unique Fates. Damn. Alright, so you get EXP. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Wondrous Palace, Samal, the Vault, the Fractum. Continue. Oh, we can't run those. Not Samal, not that one, not that one. Maybe Copper Bell Hard. I can run Copper Bell Hard. Maybe Copper Bell. Yeah, let's run Copper Bell Hard. Let's run Copper Bell Hard. It's probably gonna get us to like 840 or something like that, and I'll like craft or do anything for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna get disconnected for maintenance. Alright, so let's go. I haven't run this dungeon in such a long time. Boom bitty boom boom, big guy. Why can I target that motherfucker? There you go. Damn. I don't know if I run the dungeon like unsynced, if it counts towards the challenge log. I have to try that like tomorrow or something after the reset to see if actually running dungeons with the without like being synced. Because if that's the case, man, I'm gonna run like 3 dungeons that are super fast and super easy and just do it. Because I mean, I started this morning, I was at the I just like turned 68, so I made about 6 million XP during the day, and those were only like with dailies, and I did not run any dungeons except for these 2, so I only did like dailies and hunts, like daily hunts, because the weekly hunts don't give you XPs anyway. So I did like both the ones from Kugane and the ones from from Ishgard gave me about 3 million EXP for like every levels of them together. So for rank 1, 2, and 3, in both cities gave me about 3 million EXP, so that's not that bad. And I think I had like 1 challenge log done. So, and I mean I did the final 15 event too, but that gave like crappy XP. That was like 2,500 or something, 25,000 or something like that. That was like crappy XP. That wasn't even worth it. But still, we got the fucking Noctis suit, so that's cool. I like his boots. I'm probably gonna try tomorrow to see how my character looks with the suit. Maybe I'll like put the pants and the boots on some kind of uniform. I don't know. But I'm not the biggest fan of Noctis or Final Fantasy 15. I think it was a cool game. I don't have any problem with the fact that it was guys, and I don't have the problem with anything like that. But the story was kind of meh. I did not complete it though, so I have to admit that I did not finish the game. I got pretty far in the story, but I did not finish it. So I'd have to go back to it. A lot of things were impressive, like the fights against like the gods were pretty awesome, and the fighting system was okay, but overall wasn't my favorite Final Fantasy. My favorite Final Fantasy will always stay Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy 4 was like one of the first Final Fantasy I played. It was the second Final Fantasy I played. I played the first one on the NES, and then I played the Final Fantasy, which was Final Fantasy 2 at that time here. I played it on the Super NES, which was so awesome. I mean, I just fell in love with Cecil and Rosa and the whole characters and the whole plot, and I mean it was the first time I really felt like involved in the story. I'm freaking out of goddamn TPs. I'm gonna have to wait before I pull the next boss. But it's actually the first boss. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait a bit for them TPs to get back up. Can't wait for my squadron to be level 60. That way I'll be able to run like the level 60 dungeons. It's gonna be way more EXP than these ones. I mean, when I'll start my paladin, if I can run level 60 dungeons with my squadron, it's gonna be perfect because my paladin is level 60, so it's gonna go pretty fast at first. Because I don't really want to tank with like real players. Because right now it's like the end of the expansion. People are stressed. They want to complete whatever they did not complete. So now they rush through everything, and I don't want that grief. I don't need that grief. So I'm just gonna run it with NPCs. It's gonna take a little longer, but I don't care. Maybe I'll run like the main scenario roulette or something, because that one is easy, and I mean, it's mostly just follow the group and pull whatever you can pull when you're the tank, because the healers are gonna tell you to pull the whole fucking room anyways. So that's pretty much it. Oh shit, where the fuck did you come from, yo? And I'm not the best tank, and I know it. I'm not a tank main anyways. I'm actually more of a healing main, but lately I've been playing a lot of Ninja. I really love Ninja. I think it's pretty cool. Ninja is actually my best geared class right now, so it's my go-to whenever I run something that's current level. I'm about at 380 with my Ninja, and it's probably not gonna go very further than that. Maybe a little bit if I run some stuff and buy some scavenging gear, something like that. So I might do that, but I don't know. Right now I'm just having fun crafting. I actually got goldsmith and leather worker to level 70 in 2 days. Like yesterday I got goldsmith to 70, and today I got leather worker to 70, so that's pretty sweet. And but I had a lot of leave allowances, which helped a lot. Now I'm pretty much out of them, so I'm gonna have to slack off on that. But I mean, only with dailies you get like 3 million exp per day with the dailies. So that's actually something that's big, because at first it's like almost a level, and if it's not, usually it's like maybe 2 or 3 days. You get a like when you get to level 69, it's 10 million exp. So in 4 days you can get there, and that's if you don't do anything else but that. So I mean, I've been running a lot of stuff. I've been crafting, gathering, and like doing some just some log stuff. So if you can actually, oh shit, I don't remember that fight. I remember he puts everything on fire, that son of a bitch. Alright. Gonna go slowly because I absolutely don't remember this fight. Good thing I did it with my NPCs. I'm dying. The hero's gonna let me die. Yep. That's what happens when she's overwhelmed or whatever. She just lets you die. And why are they starting us off from the fucking beginning, man? That's just ridiculous. Why can't we start at the fucking boss fight? That's so ridiculous. And now I have to wait for the fucking lift. Come on. She did not come in, I don't know why, and then she didn't see me or whatever, so just stopped healing, which is ridiculous. The AI is not perfect. And a lot of these dungeons don't work with like NPCs. And this is something they need to understand when they're gonna do the next expansion, because NPCs can't do some of the mechanics in the dungeon. So if they can't do it, just take them out or make them be able to like do the mechanics. It's one or the other. Oh, what the fuck? Who's there? Oh. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let them be. Ah, the art of running back to where you were. That's so fucking annoying, man. And I don't know why they weren't dying. I mean, I was hitting these fuckers with everything I had, and they weren't dying, man. This fight is ridiculous. I mean, the ones from Realm Reborn, the post around Reborn game dungeons, like before Heaven's Ward, had a lot of issues. A lot of them were overtuned, first of all. And why aren't you coming in, you fucking dumbass? She did not come in. For Christ's sake, she did not come in. Are you fucking kidding me, man? She's not gonna be able to heal me. She didn't come in the fucking room. We're gonna wipe again, for Christ's sake. Forget about it. She's not gonna come in. For Christ's sake, are you kidding me? Oh my god. You're a fucking moron, do you know that? Christ's sake. This dungeon is not working with NPCs. Clearly. Clearly you can't run this dungeon with NPCs. It's ridiculous. That's the fucking first boss fight. Still can't do it. She's not coming in. She was left outside the fucking boss room. What do I have to do? I have to run to the back and make them follow me? What the fuck, man? That's ridiculous. Why isn't she coming in? Ah, so frustrating sometimes. Make them do what they have to do if you want us to be able to run with fucking NPCs. If they can't do the fucking mechanics, don't put them in the goddamn dungeon then. For Christ's sake. This is ridiculous. Seriously, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm gonna get him to fucking get out of the goddamn arena if I have to. I'm gonna get out of the arena and just wait. She did not. I can't believe she did not come in the fucking fight, man. It's absolutely stupid. If we don't get that one, I'm done. Fuck that dungeon, man. If we wipe again, I'm done. There's way too much stuff, man. How the fuck are we supposed to manage that? Are you coming in now? Come in, for Christ's sake, you fucking moron! Come in the fucking room! Why is she staying outside the room? Heal me, you fucking bitch! For Christ's sake. Alright, that's it. Fuck this dungeon. We're out. I'm out. I'm not doing that dungeon. Fuck it. Fuck this dungeon. It's ridiculous. They can't do it. They can't do it. These fucking NPCs can run that fucking dungeon. It's ridiculous. Yeah, mission failed because your fucking NPC are fucking morons. That's why. Fuck's sake. I don't want to run Beret Flux or Stone Vigil. 1,000 Maws of Tatarak. Who's the last boss of Tatarak? Is it Giragrantina or whatever the fuck? We're gonna run Halatali, fuck it. It's an easy dungeon. It's ridiculous how bad the AI was in that one. It's ridiculous. I mean, if the NPCs can fucking... I don't have my tank stance. That's fucking bullshit. It's so fucking insulting, it's ridiculous, man. Cut the mechanics if the NPCs can do it. She was literally staying out of the room. Literally. I had to like run to the back of the room for them to goddamn get in. It's ridiculous. Anyways, fuck it. I'm gonna run that for the fucking EXP and that's it. It's a pretty straightforward dungeon, pretty fast. So fuck it. I really hope the NPCs will be better in the whatever system they're gonna put in with Shadowbringers, because this is ridiculous. Right, I'm almost dead again. She heals like a fucking dumbass, man. I don't have like half my cooldowns in that one. Makes me so fucking angry sometimes. How did you see me? You were left. You don't have a grove. You don't need to use lucid dreaming. You don't even have MPs, for Christ's sake. Yeah, that's not the funnest thing tonight, to be quite honest. I'm doing it because I need to finish the fucking log and that's it, because if I didn't have to, believe me, I wouldn't be here. It's gonna set us back for probably until the end of the stream. It's gonna take me like at least 20 minutes to run that dungeon. I hope the TP thing is gonna be good, because TP is a fucking bullshit for a warrior. You use so much TPs for every fucking thing. I think like there's one thing that works with the fucking MPs. Everything else is TP. And you always you constantly have to aggro. So for Christ's sake. So I seriously hope they're gonna the new system is gonna be better than that, because it's fucking ridiculous. My inventory is full, of course. My inventory is always full, as well as all my freaking retainers. They're always full. I have no fucking skills. They're all locked. Ah, my god. Let's just finish this as fast as possible so we can get out. So I played Lords of Vermilion today for the first time because I needed a lot of MGPs, and playing Lords of Vermilion with the challenge logs gives you like a shit ton of them. And I have to admit, it's not that bad. It's actually a cool system. And it gives you like what I think it's 20. I think it's like 30,000 for playing like 5 games. It's like a shit ton of MGPs just to play like 5 games. That takes about like 20 minutes overall. So that's not that bad. Oh my god, die for goddamn Christ. These bosses have all so much HP for nothing. Exactly the same as the XIV FF15 event. They had so much. I was at one point I was almost falling asleep. I was like, Am I done? Nope. Okay, just hitting bam 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 bam, like dodge bam bam bam, hit bam bam bam, go under the thing, bang bam bam, and that's it. And that was like just never ending at first. I was like, is it gonna fucking end? Ah, yeah, the fucking chains. We're not gonna get one we're not gonna get one chest, we're gonna get like bombs and shit, I'm pretty sure. Just so we get slowed down as much as possible. Let's see. Are we lucky? No. I need to not forget any of them because I always forget one. Every time I'm here, I forget one of those. So yeah, I'm probably gonna hit 69 tomorrow with my warrior, and 70 on Wednesday probably, and then I'll start paladin. And paladin is the last one I have until Shadowbringer comes out, so I'm gonna take my time and like level a little bit every day. It's not gonna be that long. I mean, I do my dailies, like my Beast Strike quests every day. I don't really run dungeons right now, like I said before, because I don't really feel like it, and I don't want to burn myself out. I was almost burnt out because when I came back in, I think it was in January, I leveled all of my DPS to 70. They were all level 60. I leveled all of my DPS to 70. All of my healers to 70. I had my white mage was 70, and I think my samurai was 70, and I had a dark knight that was 70. That's it. And everything else I got up to 70. All of my DPSs, and the astrologian, the scholar, and after that I started doing the warrior, but I was getting so freaking annoyed, and at that moment the Division 2 came out, so I stopped mainly to go play that. Played a lot of the Division 2. Now the game is pretty much stale for now. We're waiting for the raid to come out, so it's pretty much like, well, you play if you want, but there's nothing really, there's nothing really important to do right now except for like getting your gear score up, and my gear score is pretty good right now. It's at like 500, so I know the cap is like 510, but I'm at like 500, so I don't really care for now. When the raid's gonna come out, I'm probably gonna go try the raid, and when they're gonna get some new story stuff, I'll go back. But I'm really looking forward to Shadowbringer, because I mean, I always liked Dancer. I always wanted to have Dancer in the game, so Dancer coming in is pretty cool. I know a lot of people were disappointed because they're not healers. I was too at first, but I mean, they wanted to do it that way. They wanted that, and I mean, they explained why, and it makes sense. Okay, so I got this one, so technically I'd have one there, and maybe another one up there. Alright, let's see. Alright. Almost to the second boss. The second boss is pretty annoying in this dungeon. Not because like it's mechanics gated, so it's pretty freaking annoying at some point, but it's kind of fast too, so it's not that bad. And the last boss is pretty quick. You get to the last boss pretty quickly. That's like the longest section, this one, because we have to like pull the switches, well, pull the chains and stuff. So, and I told you we're not gonna get one freaking chest. We're gonna get enemies in every single one of them. Alright, I did not forget one this time. Yay. And like I said, I'm not a tank main. I'm not the greatest tank. I mean, I can tank stuff for like dungeons and stuff, but I wouldn't tank raids because, well, first of all, I'm not confident enough. I don't know that like tanks rotation enough, and I don't feel like raiding with tanks. I don't like it. Oh my god, we got one chest. I don't want it anyway. Alright, so second boss. So yeah, I mean, I love playing tanks whenever I can, like in the open world, and do some dungeons with friends, but playing with randoms, I had my fair share of bad experiences, so I'm not really into that. Ah, come on, big guy. Get up here. Yeah, it's gonna be tight, man. I'm gonna probably get out of here at maybe, if we're lucky, 8:50, but it's gonna be pretty tight. Pretty tight. I thought I could do some. I could at least do dungeons and maybe run a couple of. Come on, for Christ's sake! God damn. And yeah, and maybe run a couple of gathering nodes, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They're still attacking the. Oh my god. I have to deal with the fucking ads and I'm the tank. That's pretty funny. I'm not a damage dealer, guys, and I can't go in there because I'm gonna die. I'm not an NPC. Can it still take damage when it's in there? I don't even know. I don't think so, actually. I don't think the boss is taking damage whenever it's in the water, the electrified water. But it's a good thing they're actually not taking any damage, because we would wipe all the time. Because they're always in the fucking water. When they should not be, so I guess they just like didn't bother and so okay, like make them like invulnerable to that. And that's it. Move on! Just funny that I actually have to fight the ads instead of fighting the boss, which never happens when you're a tank, because if you're fighting the ads, there's a problem. Unless like it's one of those phases, but I mean, you always have the boss on you still. Whenever you fight ads, you're still aggroing the boss. you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Alright. Yeah, the boss is like right up there, so it's not a very long way to the boss. I don't know, maybe I can change the behavior so they behave like a bit more like real humans. I don't know, but I think they're pretty stiff. I mean, they're not gonna attack unless you like are really engaged in the fight against the enemies. They're not gonna move, so it's like, okay, I understand you're not pulling, but I've been hitting this thing for like at least 3 seconds and you're still not moving, so it's kind of weird. Try not to aggro the bombs and go right to the boss so we can get out of here. Alright, everybody's here. Let's go